Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make these personalized floating ornaments. If you are not subscribed to my channel, do that now and let's get started. For this project I am using these rounded fillable ornaments. These are the flat ones. You could use round if you'd like, but this is what I'm using. We'll also be using these transparency inkjet sheets. I got these from Hobby Lobby, but I also have them in my storefront. We're heading over to Cricut Design Space. We're going to shapes and we're going to select a circle. Once we have our circle, we are going to resize that circle to 2.9. This is a 3-inch ornament. We're going to use 2.9 just so that we have room. After resizing it, we're going to go ahead and duplicate it. We're going to take the second circle, set it off to the side for now, and now we're going to go over to shapes and select a square. This is going to be for the top of our ornament. We're going to take the square and we're going to place it at the top of the circle and resize the square to 0.678. Now we're going to move the square directly on top of our circle, and then we're going to select both the square and the circle, and we're going to go to the top to align, and we're going to align horizontally. Next, we're going to go down to the right-hand corner and unite it. Now we're going to upload a photo that I'm going to put onto the ornament. I already took the background off this photo. I can do a video on how to do that if you don't know how. I did it in Canva. We're just going to upload this into our canvas and put it on our ornament. Now that we have our photo in here, we need to cut out the part that we're going to have on our ornament. So now we're going to take our second circle. We're going to go up to Operation, scroll down to the bottom to Guide. This is going to give us this little red circle, and this is going to be our guide to how our picture is going to look on our ornament. So we're going to go ahead and move our red circle to the front so we could see where the circle would end on our photo. And then we're going to select both the guide and the photo, and we're going to go down to the right-hand corner and slice. Now that we've made our slice, we can pull away all of the other pieces and delete them. Now, as you can see, our photo fits perfectly into the ornament piece. But we do have to do one thing in order to make it print correctly. We're going to change our background to white. We need the background to be white because the printer will not print white. We only want it to print the photo. We're going to go ahead and move our photo onto the ornament, and then we're going to add text. But before we do that, I think I'm going to size the photo down a little more so that there's a little bit more room around it. It's going to give it more of a floating effect. Now that I have it sized the way I want it, I'm going to select both the photo and the ornament. I'm going to align it horizontally. Okay, now the fun part, we're going to add our text for personalization. I am just going to put their last name on. This is for my daughter and my son-in-law. I am going to put the Bays. Congratulations, 9/12/25. And I am going to use the sidebar to put everything on one line. And then I'm going to go to the top and we're going to curve it. You could bend it as far as you'd like to. I'm just going to try to curve it slightly to fit the curve of the ornament. And because the ornament is white and it's kind of hard to see, I'm going to change the background color on the canvas so that it makes it easier for us to see what we're doing. So as you can see, you can change it to whatever color you want. I'm going to use blue. But back to the text, we are just going to alter this until we get it where we want it to be. I do need to curve this a little more, so we'll just work with it. After messing with it for a minute, I decided that I wanted to change the font, so you'll see me doing that here. Now that I'm happy with everything, I'm going to select it all, go down to the right-hand corner and flatten it. And now we are ready to make it. I printed this on an inkjet printer. You want to make sure you're printing on the rough side of the material. And to cut this material, you need to use the acetate setting. Now that our acetate is cut, we're going to go ahead and place it inside of our ornament. The trick to getting this inside the ornament is you have to roll it up, but without creasing it. Once you have it rolled up, you just place it inside the ornament, twist the top a little bit, and it should go right in place. I added this velvet ribbon to the top. I decided on green because that was their wedding colors. When you put the top on, you want to make sure that you put the prongs behind the acetate. This is the finished result. These came out so perfect, and it literally took me like 10 minutes to do. These could be used for memory ornaments, personalized ornaments, or just regular ornaments if you want to. You could even foil them. I hope this video encouraged you to do something amazing with your Cricut today. If you like this video, share this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.